Hi, and welcome to Computer Crime and Forensics, the online version of the course for Trent University, the winter of 2015. My name is Andy Reid. I will be your workshop leader in charge of the discussion boards, the discussions that will be ongoing throughout the course. And I want to just give you a little bit of background so that you get a little bit of a chance to know who it is that is doing your workshop leading. First of all, I can always be reached at my Trent University email address, andyreid@trentu.ca. Please use that as your primary way of getting a hold of me. I am a professional accountant by training, and I'm currently the Senior Tech Forensic Specialist at the Ontario Securities Commission, where I do the seizure and analysis of electronic evidence related to capital market manipulation. So it's a mouthful of stuff, but what it really means is that I seize computers and electronic devices that help us at the Ontario Securities Commission to prosecute people that we believe are doing things like insider trading or running Ponzi schemes. So people that are not acting in the best interests of the public and the capital markets in Ontario. I have a bunch of industry certifications in computer forensics and e-discovery, and I've been doing that for over 6 years now. And I'm also working on my Master's of Science in Digital Forensics Management at Champlain College, which is a U.S. college located in Burlington, Vermont. So on to our course specifically. There are going to be 5 discussions within the 6 modules of the course. The first one, which will start pretty much immediately, is an unmarked discussion, and it's really just going to be an introduction, just talking about yourself, your interests, and starting to interact with the group that you'll be having discussions with. Starting in the second module, we will be having marked discussions, and it's important to note that we've got 2 due dates. The first one is at the end of the first week of the module, and that's the initial post, and what we're looking for is your response to the scenario that I've proposed, that hopefully will spark discussion and give a wide range of answers, where you and your peers will not necessarily agree on the answer, and we will have some discussions where we can all learn something. So the due date of the initial post is at the end of the first week, and that will allow for people to have a chance to digest what you have posted and respond to it, and for you to do exactly the same. So at the end of the second week, all the follow-up posts to the initial posts and to people's response to your initial posts are due at that point in time. So there will be 4 marked posts worth, 4 marked discussions worth 5% each. So it'll be 20% of your overall mark. The breakdown, how I'm going to go about the marking, is based on 3 criteria: content, participation, and presentation. Content is going to be key. What we're looking for here is thoughtful, logical, accurate posts that are supported by references. So that's very important. We are looking for where you're basing your opinion. Stating an opinion is fine, and there will be discussions that ask for an opinion, but we need somewhere, and it can be an informal reference, like a website reference right in the text of your response, or there can be a references section at the end, more like a formal paper. Probably a good size to aim for is no more than about 500 words for your posts. And it's really important to note that I will only be marking the first 2 posts: your original post that's due at the end of the first week, and your first response to appear for content for that specific criteria. And that's just a logistical. This is a large group of people. We're looking for 2 to 5 posts per person every week, and it becomes very challenging to read line by line every single post. So I'm looking for 2 really thoughtful, good posts with supporting references to mark for content. Participation is we're looking for 2 to 5 posts overall per module, and that is going to incorporate timeliness. So if you are late in that initial post, then you will be docked participation marks based on timeliness. The subsequent posts after the 2 content posts can be much shorter, and they may just be a follow-up or a clarification of a single point. They could be a sentence or two, but again, unless those first 2 posts are incredibly amazing, you're not going to get full participation marks with just 2 posts. So aim for the 4 to 5 post range to get full marks there. Presentation is all the things you would expect it to be: spelling, capitalization, punctuation, grammar, clarity, and appropriate academic tone. So the last one there is the one I'd like to focus on based on prior experience. This is not your subreddit that you like to post in. It's not text messaging with a friend. We are looking for an academic tone, so formal, spell out words properly, capitalize properly, don't use you are meaning your and things like that. Make it so that, say, a potential employer could read the post and would be impressed with what you have to say. So that's kind of what I'm looking for there, is an appropriate academic tone. There is a built-in spell checker. Please use it, and proofread just to make sure that you're posting what you think you're posting. I think this is an excellent course. Students really do seem to enjoy it. I hope there's a lot to learn. I hope you can learn a lot, and we're going to do everything we can with the discussions to get everyone involved and allow us to each share our own experiences and opinions with the other members of our group. Again, you can always reach me at my Trent.ca email address, and that is the way to get a hold of me if you have questions. Thank you very much, and good luck with the course.